I started talking and I realized I had myself muted still the whole time.
Okay, I was waiting on you. I was like,
Good morning
I
and
get
happy
awfully
Saturday,
silent.
everyone. I am, as always, your host, and today the space master of this game, Hunter, aka the Ultra Mega TTRPG here. And welcome to season 1, episode 1, as we are treating this Flushed Out, our Out of the Black Hack campaign that we are now doing bi-weekly on the stream. As always, I have my cast of players with me today. So, going up first, as usual, introduce yourself and who you're playing as. So, we got Mr. Roger.
Oh, excuse me. I just had to yawn real quick. Howdy, everybody. Roger, and of course, holy crap, I've done forgot my character's name. Hold on, I got to pull up his sheets. Oh, I found it. I am playing Chip Mercer, the human captain of this motley crew of ne'er-do-wells.
All right, up next we have Mar Hockman.
I am playing the robot of unknown origin. I don't know. I was gonna look that up.
What was his name?
Hold on. Yeah. As soon as you asked what who the name was, I suddenly realized I also hadn't pulled the.
Did
We
you
are
not
not
write down the
prepared.
name?
Oh, I wrote down the name, but on the character sheet.
It's because we have a shitstorm snowing outside, folks. Ha
Well,
ha
I mean,
ha.
I did have several things that I was preoccupied with this morning, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
But speaking of the shit, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
SOD 695.
SOD 695. Yeah, Sod. That's what we were calling him for short. Was Sod.
Exactly. There you go, Sod.
And speaking of the shitstorms, playing everyone's, I guess, currently favorite character of this campaign, we have the OSR Dwarf.
Yes, I am playing Roland Dunkster, the advanced dung beetle, the result of a happy accident or unhappy, depending on your opinion. Assistant to the assistant sanitation supervisor, but now that the assistant sanitation supervisor has been promoted to captain, Roland is first officer.
The first ass.
And we know that we are in for the first ass to the ass, and we now know that we are in the shit.
All right. Do you still want to try to do your improv captain's log to what's the word I'm looking for? To
At the scene.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what's the word for like what happened last session. There's a certain word for it, and it escapes my brain now. Oh, recall what happened last session.
Yeah, flashback. Yeah.
I could. Yeah, that won't be. I mean, you can get. I could do it real quick. Are we not going to wait on?
Yeah, go talk back.
I was gonna say, are we gonna try to wait to see if Duskquill shows up?
If he shows up, I'll throw him in here somehow. But I mean, I can still run with 3 people, no problem.
Yeah,
so
I mean, we can
that's
get
kind of
started
the thing about this game. Yeah, we should be okay, even if he doesn't show up.
Okay, but all right. It's like Captain's log 0101. Due to the absolute competency of no one, I have found myself traveled 500 years into the future due to unknown reasons. I have found myself surrounded by a bunch of weirdos, a little space bug man, a robot, and somebody that looks like somebody I've read about in history class. Although that makes no sense because that was somebody who was actually alive. Anyway, we have found ourselves stranded aboard the Alabaster Dream, and now we have set out to boldly go where nobody knows. Blush. It's like, there you are, Roland.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. As the only biological organism aside from myself on the ship, obviously I'm going to be doing an intensive study of your morning routine, as we shall describe it. And I promptly go into the bathroom with a plunger.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
So
just
we start.
thought he goes into that, and that'll be the theme song. And I'm just thinking it's just the Doctor Who theme song, but it's all just fart noises.
I was thinking the group that sings didn't think of it, but I was thinking like into the shit of it, into the shit of it.
The dark places of dark space. So yeah, I'm just kind of wandering around the bathrooms as usual, looking around. Not that I expect to see a whole lot different, because most of the crew are, alas, gone. It's rather depressing.
We'll say
Also, Chip seems to be needing more fiber in his diet. I'll be sure to make a mention of that to him.
Yep. We'll say it's like about the next day. Well, the ship is currently you guys set on autopilot as after reactivating the air thrusters on the ship, since the main fuel source has currently been run out for reasons. And it's now you would think it's the next morning of the next day. You can't really quite tell when you're in space. And yeah, you're on the I believe I put the dining hall area of the ship, I believe, on upper level 2, if I recall correctly, as when I drew out this map. And it's got all these different displays. Like you see, there's one marked like Mexican, another marked Italian, there's another marked like Cajun, another marked breakfast, and it's basically like that. It's basically like those machines on Star Trek, where it will materialize what you ask of it before you. So after you had your morning cup of Joe that morning and did your business, and Rolling Dung went right into the restroom immediately after you exited. What's your guys's? I guess what's Chip's plan for today?
Basically, well, Chip will first be like, Adel, do you read me?
Ah, yes. A television kind of comes down from like the ceiling, and again, it's a screen. It's got like lava lamp bubbles kind of going around it like a screensaver. As this is the assisted intelligence. This is the artificial intelligence and assisted living. How did I describe this? Artificial intelligence and assisted living helper. I'll just call. Yes, it's short for anal. And as anal comes down and goes, "Why, hello! How are you this morning?"
I'm doing good, although the coffee could be a little bit stronger. I want to make sure Rolly gets his just desserts.
Absolutely. And also, could we increase the fiber in the diet? I'm finding it very difficult to roll these.
And she's like, "Not to worry, darlings. I will submit your request to the kitchen personnel." Although she says that, and you both know, yeah, there's no kitchen personnel for her to submit to.
Hmm.
She'll file it to a computer terminal, and the computer terminal will remain vacant like it has for however many years.
I'd be like, that is no good. Tell me, Adel, how much longer till he gets to the closest planet?
Let me roll on it and see. What would I? Let's make it a D6 roll. I don't want you traveling all through space ever. Anal, you kind of hear as it goes like into like robot mode, and it's like as the AI starts going scanning, and then she goes back into her voice going, "You should arrive there in 5 days."
Ooh, 5 days. Okay. All right,
Gosh, that's
dude.
wonderful, boss. 5 days, and then we'll have lots of people you can interact with. Pick up new interesting parasites. It'll be a big deal.
Yes, but 5 days just seems so far away.
Space
so-
is a big place. Not that I would know, because I spent most of my life in a single room.
Anyway, that does bring up a very interesting point. Rowan Sod, I can't remember what we decided to name. Finally named Duskwill's character.
His name was Jedgar No.
I know that I called him something, but I can't remember what it was. It was like, all right, Roland Sod, Jagan.
You'll actually notice
think
as you say Jedgar's name that he is nowhere to be seen at the moment.
There must be some kind of feltiness in his system. Oh well, he can get caught up later. Roland Sod, I think I know what needs to be done. We are a crew of 4. That is too small. I think we are going to need to recruit more people to join us, because a ship this big needs a whole lot more function, if you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. And to be perfectly honest, we have so many bathrooms now, and not nearly enough people to use them.
Well, I mean, as a robot, I was making lists of the tasks that I would be expected to perform, and noted that most of the tasks that would be things that would be expected to be performed on this ship are currently vacant, and am currently rather perplexed at trying to figure out which one would actually be most important to do next.
So yes, I say as a top priority, alongside making sure we got enough fuel to even go anywhere else, we should also be on the hunt for recruitment. And who knows, maybe we can finally get some baddies up on this deck.
Oh, really? What did you have in mind, sir?
If it has a hole, it's a goal.
Sir, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. That is absolutely necessary. Exhaust ports are required to build my collection.
See if we can find you one as well, Sod.
Speaking of Sod, I've never noticed him having a proper exhaust port. Sod, why is that? Mar Hockman is sitting there in shock, absolutely
I had to
refusing
mute
to go
myself. I
along
was
with.
laughing so hard.
Well, see, I was actually having a moment where I was thinking that my character would just that's just what would make sense for my character, is to just like stand there and wait for people to change the subject.
Oh my.
Hold on. What is happening in the chat right now? I just noticed that there's a light up in the chat. Oh, it's just OSR Dwarf making a message. Anyways.
Yeah, I was just saying hello to people.
So, anyways, as you're all having this weird conversation, you actually see Anal, the AI bot of the ship, is kind of silent for a moment. And then she will speak up and say, it's like, Captain Chip, I have discovered that if you wish to increase your travel to shorten your travel time, if you are to repair the lightspeed function of this ship, it will reduce your time by half.
Oh, fantastic. Does anybody here know how to do that?
I am willing to try, sir, and I hold up my plunger. I'm sure that I can remove whatever the blockage is.
Roland, you are an inspiration to us all.
Alrighty, let me go see if I can find some places to start pumping. And I start wandering around down to the engineering room.
We will say that is probably on lower level 2. You make your way down.
Of course, it'd be
What
lower level 2.
Chip and
It's the number
what
2.
is what are Zod and Chip going to do?
It's like, Zod, I know that you haven't been online for as long as you would hope, but I want you to know that as your captain, you can come to me for anything.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind for later.
I mean, tell me, young man, is there anything that you want to do with your life? What is your dreams?
Nope, don't have any dreams.
You know what, son? I think I know what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to help you discover your dreams.
And as you are having this conversation, all of a sudden alarms begin to blare throughout the station. As Anal is like, "Oh no! We are entering an asteroid field!"
Everyone, get on deck at once. We need to make sure we need to maneuver throughout this asteroid field, or else we will die.
Okay, do I hear this? I think I'm somewhere else in the ship.
Yeah, it's like as soon as you step out on the lower level 2 to see about fixing this light speed function, that's when you hear the alarm start blaring and Chip saying his announcement.
Oh, okay. Well, I better head upstairs. I wonder what an asteroid is. And so I climb back into the elevator with my plunger in hand and my prehensile antennas kind of waving, and head back up. I'm listening to the music from the elevator. Do 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 do.
I just thought of something absolutely hilarious. That
I have
also
no idea that we're in
could've
deadly
been-
peril.
Yeah. I was just thinking that Roland would have heard asteroid is like, ooh, asteroid. It has ass in it. That's where the poop comes from.
Asteroids. That sounds interesting.
So by the time Chip and Sod, you all get to the main control room on the main level, and the screen pops up showing the asteroid field. And when I say asteroid, I mean asteroid. As you see a bunch of what look like caked up rocks just floating around, pelting the ship.
Oh, it's not asteroids. They're ass destroyed.
Oh, good heavens. Clearly, someone did not eat enough fruit. In any event, what should we do about this, sir? I don't know that I've ever been outside before. Should I put on a bubble helmet and see if I can expunge the situation?
All right, well, first, would Chip have to roll anything? Because this just seems a little bit out there from what he's used to. Would this be would have been a normal thing, or would this have just something that would have come up within the 500 years that he's been asleep?
Make an intelligence check for me then on that.
Oh,
and,
good.
Again,
good.
D20 and D6 rolled together and separate.
Let's see. 1B.
You need physical dice.
Shut up.
What?
Shit. I rolled the 5, and I got a -1 modifier.
And what do you got on the D6? Or, well, if it's not a 1 or a 7, don't worry about. So.
Hold on.
What?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So you have never seen anything like this before. And as you feel like the ship kind of rocking as the pelts are as the pelted asteroids are hitting your ship. On the screen, in the distance, you see what looks like a giant rock ass just almost beelining towards your ship for like a head-on collision.
Oh no, that is not good. We have got the incoming. We got an incoming ass to pound us.
Well, sir, I think it's probably better that it pounds us than we pound it. But in any event, I will go outside the ship and I will see what I can do. And I hold up my little plunger and head out to, I don't know, do we have an EVA room or something like that? I remember the map showed that there were ways to get out of the ship.
Actually, I don't know if I didn't think about that. How would you all? Well, I know like the main way.
There would have
once
to be
I'm
an
out of the ship-
airlock.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, I would say like there's airlocks located on every level of the ship for like easy access to
Okay.
and from. So there is like a couple airlocks on this level, and they don't like you can't fit to like any of the spacesuits, but there are like actually no. Let me roll here really quick something. Oh no, you find a suit that's just big enough to fit your whole being perfectly, Rolling.
Excellent. So I start putting the suit on, and I say, "Oh, distant, strange, and disembodied computer god, how is it that
Yes.
I can exit the vehicle? How can I exit the vehicle?"
The Anal will kind of come down. She's like, "Don't worry, I shall assist you." And you actually see like kind of like the green matrix coding just goes across her screen really quick as the airlock begins to open up for you to step in.
Excellent. So I get a couple of extra plungers, put them on the bottom of my shoes, and you guys hear me going this thing as they stick to the floor, and I pull them up with a pop. And as I do that, I say, I noticed this suit was lacking necessary equipment for sticking to things. And I just keep popping into the airlock.
All right, and the door will shut, and it will start to decompress or recompress, however airlocks work. And well, let me cut to Chip. What are you doing?
I'll just be looking up on the. I'll just be like looking up at Anal. It's just like, Anal, are any of the defensive mechanisms for the ship still functional after 500 years?
Anal does a quick scan, and she will reply, "Only a handful of them are currently online."
Excellent. With the speed of that asteroid coming towards us, would what we have be enough to potentially destroy it to prevent our inevitable doom?
She looks at you and she says, It's like probably. It's like maybe, but it will more likely just reduce the damage and take it to the ship more than defeat it altogether.
Ooh.
This was more of a transportation ship. It was only the I'm losing my words here again. Only the necessary light weaponry was installed on the ship.
How many of the currently non-operational weapons could be repaired quickly in order to become operational?
Let me see here. Uh, okay, I know we'll look at. Well, actually, I should roll that. Make an intelligence check for me, Sod.
I got a 10 and a 5, so
Okay, so you think because you've already been hooked up to the ship like once already, so your robot brain's going through like a layout of the ship, and you think you could possibly uh you could possibly fix up the tractor beam that's attached to the ship and reverse it, but you would lose some power. But you would lose some power in other areas of the ship in the process.
Yeah, that would be temporary, right? So probably worth it, huh?
Maybe.
All right, going back to like hearing about us having just a light weaponry. It's like, god damn bureaucrats try to still take away our goods.
All right. We'll cut
And
back now
I'll
to
look up.
rolling. Oh, go ahead, really quick.
Go
Ollie.
ahead. I was gonna say like,
Okay.
Sod, we need to get them guns functioning post haste.
All right. So as you guys start doing that, we'll cut back to Roland Dunkster. As soon as the other side of the airlock begins to open, you actually feel like your weights begin to lighten as like you lift up, but because of the plungers currently, you're still kind of like stuck to the ground. But you feel like your feet, as you're like floating, kind of like pulling up against them slightly.
Oh, okay. Well, I will definitely make use of my plungers to try to stick to the hull as I go outside and try to get up more or less where the viewport for the bridge is located, where I also assume is the direction we're pointed in, so that he can try to do something about the asteroids.
All right, so I think this would be a strength check to make sure you can keep yourself plunged to the ship as you're trying to make your way across its surface.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and do my 1d20 plus 1d6. So that's a 5 and a 2.
Oh no.
All right, so you are trying to plunger your way across this ship, and suddenly, let me do a roll here. What's your evade score currently at, Roland?
My evade score is 13.
All right. All right. So you are not hit by an asteroid as it comes whizzing by you, but it does make you lose like kind of control for just a moment as you got like one arm just as you got like your two legs are kind of floating behind you, but you got both your hands wrapped around the plungers that are attached to the other plungers attached to the ship currently.
Gotcha. So I will quickly reach out with my prehensile antenna and try to grab the plunger that I just lost control of again.
Well, I think you said the plungers were attached to your feet, weren't they?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I just
Okay,
wanted to make
so I
sure that
mean,
I had hold of
yeah,
it.
you didn't lose a plunger at all. Your hands are still holding on to the
Oh,
two in your
okay.
hands. You got the ones on your feet. So
Oh, gotcha.
make a dex check for trying to get trying to
Okay.
get control back to plunger your feet.
Okay. Oh, perfect. 19 and a 4.
All right, so you're able to kind of do a couple little swings, and you bloop, bloop, plunger your feet back onto the surface of the ship, and you continue.
I think that I should put out a slippery when wet sign, because clearly whoever's cleaning this bathroom has not taken into account the possibility of slip falls.
All right. So it's going to be a little bit as you make your way across the ship. So we'll come back inside to Chip and Sod. What is Chip? What are you going to do?
Oh, okay. It's like the bureaucrats want to take our goods. Fine, I'll just make them stronger. And I'm gonna see if I can do anything to make like the damage output on these guns give off more than what they're supposed to.
Make an intelligence check.
Come on, baby, don't fail me now. 8. So it'll be 7. Oh, but I rolled a 6.
Okay, so you're honestly you're just mashing buttons. You have no clue what you're doing, and then your hand presses another button, and suddenly, you actually see as a screen pops up on the computer that says, "Pow!" It's like energy weapon strength increased.
I'm a mechanical genius.
All right, what Mark Hockman? What is Saw doing?
Well, last time I was trying to figure out how to make the tractor beam thing repel it. How did that go?
Um. Oh, I don't. Did I have you make an attempt? Oh no, you rolled to see if you could. Now here's the problem though. If you do try to get this going, you will also be diverting energy from the. So actually, roll this, but make an intelligence check, but with disadvantage. So it's 2d20 and 2d6, taking the higher of the two.
Wouldn't it be lower if it's at disadvantage?
Oh yeah, that's right. Lower. I'm sorry.
I was going to say.
Sorry, I
Well,
have black hack rolls on the brain.
well, I got a 2 and a 4.
All right, so because Chip was able to divert power to the guns to make them stronger, you are unable to get the tractor beam active.
And I would say that you couldn't do that. And you just hear when Chip goes, "He's a mechanical genius." When that happens, I feel like that would probably make the most sense.
Right. Anything else that Saw wants to say or do?
Can't think of anything. Just kind of like staring at the computer console, trying to figure out how to fix what he is realizing is a broken ship, and kind of doing the robot version of panicking, where he just kind of like silently goes through a list of options without actually doing anything.
I had a Alpha from Power Rangers. We're just going, ay, 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 ay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, but all right, back outside the
All right.
ship. Okay, Roland Dunkster, remind me again, where are you trying to crawl to on the outside of the ship?
I'm literally trying to get out to the bridge viewport, the place where we normally look outside of the starfield, because that's what Roland knows. That's what he saw as like, oh, that's where the asteroid's coming from. So I better go out and fix it out there. So that's where he's headed.
So you're basically moving around the ship to position yourself to where you're right in front of the giant asteroid that's coming towards the ship?
Precisely.
Okay. Well, I'll say you're able to. Let me actually roll a kind of a luck thing here. Okay, so you are able to get to kind of like the quote unquote front of the ship that you saw the asteroid was coming at, and you still have some distance before it actually hits before it hits the ship. So what would you like to do?
Okay, so first I put out a yellow slip hazard sign. So I pull out one of those little signs you see in the bathrooms, and I open it up and I put it there on the right there on the screen on the viewport. That's where I'm kind of standing now, is right on top of it. And then I look around and I've got my little plungers out, and I look for something to plunge. It may be one of the little asteroids coming in a direction. I'll swing at it or try to catch it with the plunger or something.
All right. Yeah, you turn around after you place the sign down, and it just floats away into space behind you.
Yeah, I'm kind of ignoring it anyway. I just remember being told that you should put those signs out.
Yep. Yeah. Across your screen, Chip, you see a wet floor sign just floating away in the distance.
Wow, that must be slippery.
Right.
Even the wet
So,
floor sign can't stay.
so you're trying to basically just kind of knock away the little asteroids as they're coming towards the ship.
Right.
Make
I'm
me a
gonna go ahead. Sorry.
make a strength check.
Oh dear. So that's a 1 and a 6, which I think gives a very unusual result.
That okay.
Yeah, that's a
I
crit
go play
fail
with this
a
one, Mr.
boon.
DM.
That's what.
Exactly. That's going to be interesting.
Okay, these little asteroids cannot hit anyone worth a damn. So
Thank goodness.
so you're just trying to swing at them, and they just keep whizzing by you like it's like littles. And they just again, and inside the ship, you just hear them just the other asteroids just kind of pelting onto the ship, but they're not doing any severe damage at the moment.
Oh no, the nuggets.
There you go.
And what is a boon I would give you for this? How does
Yeah,
this?
there
How
needs to
does
be something.
They don't smear on the ship.
Well, usually the boon would be related to me in some way, but it also should be humorous because I failed the roll, but because I got a 6, there's a boon that comes out of it. So it's like I failed upwards.
That's true.
Okay, I know
You
how.
did
I'm
not
like
I know what to
achieve
do
your
now.
primary objective, but you accidentally achieved some secondary objective.
Oh, that's a thought.
So here's what happens. As you swing, you kind of like lean forward and you look. You kind of do the Michael Jackson kind of lean forward when you do miss on a swing, which makes you look down and you see below you is the tractor beam of the ship, and you look at how the tractor beam is connected, and you see there's like some wires that were somehow disconnected from the tractor beam, and you think that if you reconnect those, you might be able to get it back online and running.
Oh, so I speak to the captain. I speak to Chip over the over our intercom and say, Captain, I'm in the big outside bathroom, and I think I found some plumbing that isn't properly connected. I think this is the stuff that like pushes things away. Would you like me to try to fix it, sir?
Yes, do so, Roland, but I must advise you to look out in the process because that asteroid is coming for us, and I'm about to shoot my load all over it.
Understood, sir. Just make sure that you're pointing in the right direction. And I will head over to the tractor beam. Not that I know that's what it is. I think of it as the weird pushy thing. And so I head over to the weird pushy thing, and I'm just kind of humming a happy little tune as I have my plungers over my shoulders, and I'm plunging my way across the deck.
Yeah. So
Oh, I love my work.
Yep. So as you're trying to make your way down the ship to where the tractor beam connection is located, we go back inside. What is Captain Chip doing?
It's like, ooh, after 500 years, this is going to feel so good. And he's going to take aim, and he's just going to start shooting at the asteroid with the now enhanced powered weaponry on the ship.
All right. Let me hold on. I'm looking something up here really quick. Go ahead and make me a. I'll give you a little bit of a bump since you're using the ship. This will be basically since you're firing a guns. It's a dexterity check, but you do it with a +2 to your roll.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Dexterity, because you're shooting
Okay.
guns.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and a +2, and I've already got a +1 on it. So would it be a +3?
Yes, that would be correct. You get a total of +3 to your roll.
Well, that's kind of unfortunate.
Did you get a 1 as well?
No, I didn't get a 1, but I only got a 4, so it's only a 7. But hold on. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with this shit.
What'd you get on the D6?
I rolled a 1.
Oh my. Oh dear.
So you're. Oh, I know. So you're. So
I was
your
gonna
guns
say,
begin to.
hold on. I do have like that pool. Like I'm looking in the DC is like the human PC has a pool of leadership dice, D8 equipped to their HD. They may be added to attack damage or used to add another character's attack roll, skill roll, or saving throw.
I mean, you can add it to your. It will only be applied to the D20 though. You would still have the 1 from the D6.
I know, but do I want to use it though? All right, and for the luck points, I got 7 out of 7. So would that just
So
be
for your
like
luck-
1 point added onto it, or how would that go?
You spent it's to you spend a luck point to re-roll any roll. So you can so you have to spend so you can re-roll so it's basically a point to re-roll each die. So you can spend 2 luck points to re-roll the D20 and the D6 if you want. But the problem is you have to accept the re-roll if you use your luck points.
Okay, I'll do that, but I also want to use a funny bit because I just thought where I said like it's been so long since he's done it. I want to say like while he's shooting, he's moaning in the pleasure of being able to shoot a gun after so long.
Okay, so spending 1 allows a re-roll on any action or save, keeping the better roll.
Oh, for the funny bit.
Yeah, for the funny bit, spending 1 allows you to re-roll both dice, and you keep the better of the 2.
Oh, okay. All right, let me minus 1 from the luck points.
Well, no, if you're using a funny, you don't have to spend your luck point.
Oh, okay. Then I'm down to 1 luck point or funny bit. And let's see what I get. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You literally have to actually be fucking kidding me.
Oh no!
I
Why
rolled
do the
a
electronic
4
dice hate
again.
you?
I rolled a 4 again.
Oh no!
Oh, okay. But reroll the D6. See if you can avoid getting that 1 again.
I avoided the 1, and it was literally just 1 away from a 6.
So from your point of view, it looks like these guns are charging up to make a big blast. But then it just becomes pew pew, and they just bounce off the asteroid.
I meant to do that.
All right, Marhawkman, what is Sod doing?
Yeah,
what is that doing?
So did the wiring on the attractor beam get reconnected?
We have not gotten there yet. At this moment,
Okay.
Roland Dung is still making his way. Oh, speaking of the devil, I'm probably right on time to save our asses.
So to speak.
We have a Dusquill.
Oh, there we go.
Dusquill, you
And
there?
you have managed to arrive just as weird things are happening.
Yeah, apologize for that. I slept through my alarm.
Oh, we could just say like that. Oh God, he hit the not Edgar Allan Poe wakes up after my pitiful display.
Before I get Dusquill onto the scene, so Mark Hawkman, what is Sod going to do? The tractor beam has not been reconnected yet.
Yeah, the first attempt to reconnect it failed because it didn't have enough power. I don't know. Guess roll to see if there's something else I can like jury rig to make work temporarily.
All right. Go ahead and make another intelligence check.
It's a D6 and a D20, right?
I
Yes.
got a 12 and a 4 this time.
All right. So you're actually you kind of connect yourself back to the control system, and you're able to kind of sort through stuff, and you think you may be able to do something, but it's gonna take a little bit on the 12. So now that Duskull's actually here, introduce your character to us again, Duskull, to the audience.
Yes, I am Jedgar No. I am a simulation, which is a virtual entity that shows up as a hologram of a dead person, but I had a horrific accident where the memory of my character got mixed up with a famous person who I chose to be Edgar Allan Poe, and I am the level 4 droid technician of the ship.
All right, so suddenly everyone, Chip and Zod, you see as the simulation of Jedgar No suddenly reappears, finally in the control room that you were in. And Jedgar No, you are greeted by alarms blaring off and a computer screen that shows caked up asteroids just pelting the ship and a giant ass droid heading directly to the ship on the screen.
Asteroid. That's right.
Exactly. Yeah, literally they're giant, they're literally like butt cheek asteroids.
Hey, you missed out on Hunter almost dying a couple of times.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
was losing it earlier.
So
I am not
essentially, we
surprised.
have floaters in the big outside bathroom.
Okay.
And of course,
yep,
Roland is outside trying to clear the blockage.
Good lord.
the greatest ass on the ship, everybody.
There you go.
All right.
There's no time to wait. There's poo to do.
I guess the best way to explain what my character is that still glitching out with this with this hologram, the error not truly gone away. Since that seems what we'd be blaming. We seem to blame that on for literally everything. Which wasn't I the one that was basically guiding the robot through this asteroid field? Because of that check I made last game.
Yeah, you all were starting to go through this asteroid field at the end of the pilot episode. And then that's when at the beginning of this episode, it was a new day. It's a large asteroid field. That's why it's taking so long to get through. And then the asteroids started pelting the ship as they seemed to change trajectory.
Okay. Does the ship have like shields or something?
Yes, because you would I don't know if if a simulation could hear, but you would kind of feel or hear as the regular asteroids are kind of just pelting on and off the ship, like you hear the ping, 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 but it's holding steady.
Okay.
However, the giant asteroid that's on the screen, that's making its way directly at the ship, the shields probably will not sustain the hit from that very well.
Okay. What I would like to do is since last session, I apparently am amazing at redirecting power. What I would like to do is, as a bit of an emergency maneuver, I want to take power away from most of the thrusters, but absolutely supercharge a set of thrusters that will lead us into the closest direction we can go to in order to avoid this giant asteroid.
All right, I will let you know a couple things before you make this roll.
Okay.
One,
All right.
ship has subverted a lot of the energy currently to the basically they're like light lasers on this ship, and he has been unsuccessfully trying to blast at this big old asteroid with no success. Sod is trying to figure out how to also redirect power to other areas to try to figure out how to avoid getting hit by this asteroid.
Okay. All right. Does the ship have any weapons or kind of significant quote unquote payloads I could send at this thing, even if I got to jury rig it?
Oh, this might be interesting.
Hmm.
I feel like as your consciousness of your hologram body kind of goes throughout the ship, you feel like in the lower level 3, you as you're taking hit in lower level 3, because again, this was a terraforming project ship. The job of this was to terraform a planet to make it inhabitable, hence why it was known for Operation Musk, terraforming Mars at one point in time. On the lower level 3 of the ship is where all the vehicles that were used for this. And you notice there's a large, like, it basically think of like, I'm thinking about the Yu-Gi-Oh card where it's like a giant drill machine. But imagine that like a tank with a drill at the end of it.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
How many drones would you say I own and are any like scattered like throughout the ship? That means it's sort of like convenience for use. If I could teleport around, if I could just bloop 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 around the ship freely.
I'll say you currently have like 9 little drones like kind of scattered across various areas of the ship.
Do I have any around that vehicle bay?
Actually, yes, surprisingly, 7 of them are located in the vehicle bay.
All right.
And I'm
already got to where like
this.
and I guess I'm just winding up to be lucky. Okay, so since I kind of already established that the drones have like multiple like manipulation tentacles in order to actually like affect reality, I'm going to use one, and hopefully it'll have enough to do multiple things at once. And going to send it to go inside of the big industrial drill. That's what I'm going to do. Is going to try and that's what I'm going to do. Because what I'm going to do is I'll have it turned on and get the drill running.
All right, make an intelligence check for me, please.
Yay, with my shitty ass stats.
Do remember, this is a comedy sci-fi game, so screwing up is part of the fun.
Yeah. Oh. I don't like that.
Oh, no. Spit it out, man. Spit it out.
I actually kind of, I don't know why. I want to make a quote from fucking Legends of Avantris. Oh no, Torbeck rolled a natural 1.
Oh no!
What'd you get on the D6?
Just a 3.
Oh, good.
See, I had a natural 1 earlier, but I got a 6. So
literally middle of the road.
Oh no! Torbeck got a natural 1. I love those little shorts, though. They're funny. Even though it's not how most people would play D&D, I do love the shorts because they're funny.
I watched like half of of Witchlight and like a quarter of Icewind. I need to finish watching.
Okay, so you're as soon as your thing connects, it suddenly shorts out and you lose a drone. So you're down to 8.
Damn.
8 drones total, 6 located now in this area.
All right, let's try with one more drone to try and get this thing on.
Well, we'll say that's your turn. We're gonna cut back to Rolling
Okay, yeah.
Dunkster now, who's on the outside of the ship. Roland, you make your way down to the tractor beam, and again, you see you see a couple plugs that seem to have came loose from the beam, from the actual I want to call it a beam, but it's not actually the beam part. It's like the from the gun itself, basically. I'll call it the gun itself. But you also see, as you look back out to the giant asteroid, it is getting ever so closer to the ship. It will more than likely be hitting you all within the next round.
Okay, so here's what I will do. So I will kneel down and attempt to reattach the pipes. So basically what Roland does is he puts them together and kind of twists them around, and then he starts hitting them with his plunger, because that always seems to work in the other bathrooms.
Make me an intelligence check.
Oh, God.
All righty. And I will use my extensive luck, since I am a luck-based character. So let's see what we can do.
I think the thing that you have, your ability is for I'm double checking here. Oh yeah, because the luck only allows you to re-roll, but you have to keep the re-roll though.
Right. So if I screw up, I will try again. So let's see. I think for other people, I can also give them luck as well, which I'll have to remember that. But unfortunately, I'm outside. So it's hard for me to do that. Okay. First roll was not terribly good. That was a 5 and a 3. So I will spend a point of luck and re-roll. And that is much better. That is much better. So that is a 15 and a 6.
Ooh, there we go.
All right, so you are able to quickly just you are able to actually. So here's the fun part: a tractor beam usually grabs onto an item and pulls it in. You are trying to use it to push something away. So
right, a pressure beam or a repulsor.
Yeah, repulsor beam.
So do you?
Yeah.
I don't know if any of y'all have seen the first Steve Martin Pink Panther movie, but you know in that opening scene where he reconnects the cables to the old man's electric wheelchair in opposite, and when the guy pushes forward, he starts going backwards. It's basically like that. You are able to attach the plugs into the opposite ports that you know will give you the desired effect of instead of pulling something in, it will push it away.
I've got an idea. What if we take the town and push it somewhere else?
There you go.
And inside the ship, Chip and now even Jed Gurneau, you all will see as a screen as a the ship's AI comes back on and says,
Oh, God.
"Oh no!" or "Oh yeah, the tractor beam is online again." Because it's got the personality
Captain, I
of a
think I've
stout
cleared the
liar.
clog.
Oh, way to go, Roland. I knew it. I always had faith in you.
My only disappointment, sir, is that we will not get to meet the enormous butt in the sky.
Don't worry, Roland. This space is big. There are still plenty of asses out there.
Yes, sir.
All right. So when we go to Chip inside the ship, what are you doing?
He's basically just like groveling in his like own defeat that even after such a long time, he was still barely even able to put out anything.
Is that Brannigan moment?
It's like, Chip, you still got a long way to go. You you still need to find other ways to impress the women.
It's like and Angel's going, it's like, Captain, the asteroid's about to be up our asses.
I know, that's why I tried to shoot it with my load, but it didn't work.
All right, so if you're just groveling, then Sod, what are you doing?
Yeah, still messing with the computer. It's like,
So you know that you would have seen, the tractor beam is now online and active for you to use if you want to use it.
sure, because it looks like we definitely need something at the moment, and that's the only option I have.
All right, so you're shooting something, so make a dex check with advantage. So 2d20 and 2d6, taking the better of the two dice.
Right. I got a 13 and a 2.
All right, so you shoot this beam at the asteroid that is coming towards you, and you actually see as it starts to come. It starts to slow its move forward, and like Rolling Doug, it is like the ass is almost upon you as you are looking like right in between the caked up cheeks of the rock, and it suddenly it finally stops, like inches away from your face.
You could practically smell the crevice.
Yeah, you can smell the crevice of this rock.
Roland is so jealous. Actually, I'm outside. Can I reach out to it?
What are you wanting to do? When you reach out to it?
Well, I have plungers.
Okay. So
So I will reach out with a plunger, and you guys see me stick my plunger up there in the crack, and I start plunging, clearing the hole. Gotta clear that hole.
Make a strength check with advantage since it's currently being held to this tractor beam.
Gotcha. All righty. So with advantage, so I get a 16 and a 5.
All right. So you plunge and you do a couple, and then you just thrust into it with all your might. And with the help of the trajectory beam, the giant asteroid starts to go flying backwards into the reaches of space.
Captain, I think the clog has been cleared. I'll come back inside now. It's kind of cold out here.
Good job, Roland. Truly, you are a pro in your profession.
Well, thank you, sir. Have plunger. Will travel.
Yes.
All right, so I'm not going to make you roll to try to get back on the ship. I just keep thinking about Plunger Man because I was just waiting for Roland to suddenly say, "You cannot deny these nuts."
Honestly, at this point, I'm imagining him to be more like the Toiletator from Kiss Next Door.
Oh God, yeah, that's a classic.
There you go. It was just with more poop jokes and insect humor.
So it's like the plungers as they're coming up and on a tad reattaching to the ship as Roland's making his way back to the airlock, which opens up, which is actually will open up for you before you get in, and as you crawl inside, closes, and you feel as it pressurizes once again, and you feel your gravity kind of return to, and opens back into the ship.
And I come in and I go ahead and detach the plunger thingies from my feet that I was using to stick to the external hull, and come out of my suit. And I come over to Chip and say, "Well, Captain, that was a really strange experience in the outside bathroom.
But other than that, was it worth it?"
I think so, sir. I've never had the opportunity to look at an exhaust port quite that big before.
Let this be a learning experience for you, Roland. It's only going to get weirder here forth.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so you all are still making your way through this asteroid field. Every now and then, like again, the tiny asteroids are still kind of pelting the ship, but the ship defense shields are still holding up. It's not taking too much damage. But somewhere, as your computer systems are kind of like scanning the asteroid fields, you get a ping as you look to see what almost looks to be what appears to be an abandoned spaceship, just kind of just floating freely among the asteroids.
Oh, Captain, I think you may want to take a look at this. And I'll use like basically the outside cameras of the ship and one of the screens to enhance and magnify an image of this abandoned ship.
All right. It's like Chip would just be examining. It's just like Adel, analyze the ship that is unscreened.
All right, and as you actually zoom in on the image of the ship, it is actually a sight to behold. Can everyone make intelligence checks for me right in this moment?
My favorite.
Okay.
Intelligence.
I rolled a 7 and a 1.
I got a 7 and a 3.
That 1 may be a problem. And then I rolled a 7 on top of it.
I rolled a total of 15.
I rolled a 4 once again on the D20, making it a 3, and I rolled a 1 on the D6.
Damn.
Okay, so on that the 15, so Jedgar No is the only one as the ship, it's floating in space, but it has sails that seem to be that just kind of set there. As Jedgar No, the part of you that's still the human part of you that still somewhat remains in part of your kind of like a system recognizes this as a star galleon, which is known for like basically a space pirate ship. And on those 2 ones, as Jedgar No identifies this, the ship suddenly turns on and begins to start making its way towards your ship.
Oh. Stars rest my weak and weary soul. Captain, I do not mean to alarm you and worry you, but doth believe thous be pirates.
That's not good.
Are they butt pirates?
I am at least glad to know that one of us here is at least reliably one note.
I'm going to
Thank you.
As Roland Dung asked that question,
I mean, we have had
get
asteroids. I don't know.
Anal will the AI Anal will say, it's like, oh, Captain, it seems they appear to be hailing us on the comms.
Send them through.
And basically, like the pirates from Treasure Planet, that's what these guys are, or basically the pirates from Treasure Planet.
Your guy,
as
is it a variety or do they look like particularly one? Please tell me the captain is the cat lady.
Are we about to have the slug alien that speaks and farts?
No, the captain, the face it's basically John Silver, the guy with all the cyborg parts.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
As you see this man kind of look at you. Yeah, as the man you see looks at you, is like, Arg! We are the Booty Bandits, and we have come to what's the word I'm looking for? We have come to penetrate your ship.
Well, Roland says, I better go get the bathrooms ready. And I go off to find my mom.
What universe have we made here?
I'm
A
going
really cool one.
so Todd is going to scan the pirate ship to see if it was damaged by the asteroid field.
And you actually will see, like, as their black flag raises, it's basically a it's the swords going together, but it's a skeleton ass on the flag instead of a skull.
It's like, all right, he's going. All right, she'll be like, this is Ship Mercer, captain of the Alabaster Dream. For what reason would you add for even attempting to plunder our booty?
All right, and the captain will see, like, why, for your treasure and resources, of course. We do that to all ships that dare plunder through that dare to penetrate through our asteroid fields.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but there isn't anything left to plunder. This ship has just been floating in space for 500 years, so any resources that would be on the ship have already been used up.
All right. Who was the one that wanted to ask about the damage on the ship again?
Yeah, Assad, because he's he's been like scanning everything for damage. It's like, hey, oh, there's a new thing to scan. Let's scan that too.
All right. Make an intelligence check for me really quick.
Uh, 13 and 1.
On a 1. So it does not look like it has been damaged at all. And you actually see as it like turns to the side, as it turns like sideways, you see like these little like you see what looks like cannons kind of start popping out of the side of the ship. And the captain goes, "Ye be ye last warning. Surrender thy booty or face the penetration consequences."
So as I'm heading towards the elevator to go clean the bathrooms, I say, just kind of offhand, gosh, I wonder if that weird thingy I fixed outside would be useful in this situation at all.
And that's what it was. I was thinking it's just like anal mute cobs.
And Anal just disconnects the call. This is
Institute silent but deadly mode.
I'm gonna look over to Sod and just like, Sod, I have an idea.
Oh, what's that?
They seem to have their artillery pinpointed at us, but they do not know that we have a reverse tractor beam. I want you to keep close eye on it, and once the beams start, once they have open fire, I want you to activate the reverse tractor beam to send it flying right back towards them.
Sure. That sounds like it might help.
all right. So
Hold on,
all right. So
and then I'm like, all right, Adel, turn communications back on.
and reconnects. That's like,
Sorry about
"Arr,
that.
how dare
Lost
ye move
service.
me?"
Sorry about that. Lost service. But I shall give you warning, Captain. We of the Alabaster Dream do not take kindly to threats to terrorists. So do your worst.
Make a charisma check for me on that real quick.
Oh, finally, I got a good one. I got a 16,
All right.
but I only got a 2, so don't worry about the D6.
All right. You actually see as he kind of hesitates for a moment. And that hesitation is all you needed. So if you want to fire the trajectory beam at this ship, it'll be a dexterity check with advantage.
And I will give you one of my luck points. So you have the
If you have to
option to
re-roll it,
re-roll
yeah.
if you need to. Yeah.
And could I use that as like the inspiration thing
Lucky
to
bit?
where?
No, luck and funny bits work differently.
No. It's the whole thing of Let me find it on here. It says once per combat, a human can give a inspiring speech or convincing statement and place of an action. The player can choose to give all allies who hear it advantage on their next attack or advantage on saving throws.
I mean, if someone else is going to fire the trajectory beam to attack, then yeah, you can do that. And one of the other two players,
because I'm telling Sod to activate the tractor beam,
okay,
giving
I'll
him
say,
the
let me-
advantage.
Mhm.
Because after so many 4s I've been rolling, I don't trust myself.
And I'll say basically what you said
Valid,
was the inspiring speech that gives Sod the advantage. Than what you just said
Yes.
on the charisma check.
Yes.
What do you want to say?
Okay, in
Duskwell?
that case, I will give the luck point to Sod then, because he'll be doing the rolling.
I should already be having it. Wait, I already got advantage and then the inspiration, so you might be good.
All right, so Sod, you have been. I guess Chip gives the order for Sod to fire.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to use the reverse tractor beam to try and push something at the enemy ship.
And he said it
You're
was
trying
going to be dexterity.
Yeah, the strategy check with advantage. Thanks to your inspiring leader.
Okay. Okay. I guess I get 12 and 6. Oh wait, actually
Ooh.
I
Hmm.
well I have that's the unmodified roll. The modified roll is 11. With the 6 is the
The D6.
All right, now before I continue, do you want to spend that reroll?
I don't think odds of it getting better aren't all that good. Sure, why not? Could do a reroll.
It's up to you.
So re-roll the
You
D20
choose
and
between
see if I get a better
either
one.
reroll the two. Yeah, either reroll the two D20s or reroll the two D6. And I would probably say reroll the two D20s. Because you got the 6 on the D6.
Yeah, the 6 on the D6 is awesome.
Okay, on the D20, I got a 19, which with my -1 modifier would become an 18.
Okay, that's exactly what you needed for this.
Oh,
So
Yeah. All of those ant rolls I was doing earlier, those have a +0 modifier. Dex rolls, on the other hand, I have a -1 for that.
now go ahead and
I'll
roll
remember that in the
me
future.
4d6 and give me the total.
I actually have to be careful with this box of dice I have because some of the 6-sided dice aren't actually D6s. Oh well. Okay, I got 9.
9 total. Okay, so you actually see as the trajectory beam hits dead center of the ship, and the ship starts to start flying backwards. And you actually see it hits like some smaller asteroids as it takes some damage to the ship as you send it pushed back. Then I'll say, hold on, I'm looking over something here. And that is when, at the same time you're pushing back, they are going to return fire. I'm using some of the White Star stuff out of this, so I am treating your guys' terraforming ship as an orbital battle station. So you actually will be okay. You have 2,500 hit points for a battle station, but you only have an armor class of the evade score of 11. While they have only 60 hit points, well now 51, but they have an armor class of 14 or an evade score of 14 in this case. So let me see if these guys will hit you at all. Rolling, and they get 4 attacks as you hear a boom, 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 boom as these ion charges start flying towards your ship. Oh, okay. So I gotta. Oh, I need to roll d6s for them too. Probably see if any of these hits do anything crazy or not. Okay, so only 2 of them are going to hit, and on
Okay.
and so 2 of them going to hit, dealing a total of 14 points of damage, which isn't a lot. However, on one of those d6s I rolled a 6. So as one of the charges that hit strikes, you actually you hear as like you hear alarms start going again, and Anal goes, "Oh no, we're losing power to our shields."
All right, all right. Chip will just point over towards Gedgar and like, Gedgar, try to repair power to the shields.
I will be on their post haste.
All right,
like,
go ahead and make
isn't-
go ahead really quick.
Yeah. All right. So Chip will just like, all right, you bastards, you want to play rough? I will show you rough. The ladies always say I play rough. And he's going to take over shooting since I got at least I got a 13, so I get a +1 on my deck so for shooting guns.
Yep. All right, so Duskquill, make an intelligence check.
Yep. 11.
Okay, so you're kind of keeping you're able to kind of keep the ship steady, but repairing the damage done is going to take some time.
Oh boy. I guess
All right,
I could go back to the previous method, trying to get that drone line and use it as a makeshift missile with the tractor beam, reverse tractor beam.
Right. We'll cut to that here in a moment. So, what is Roland Dunkster doing?
Roland is basically he's in the this level's one of this level's bathrooms. He's just kind of mopping around, and he, of course, he's hearing all these impacts, and he hears Anal complaining about the shields. He doesn't really know what shields are, but he suspects that he needs to go someplace and clear a clog. So he's going to head down to the engineering deck, wherever the shield generator is located.
All right, so I will just basically that's going to be your turn, trying to take time getting down to the ship and stuff. So, all right, so Captain Chip, what is he doing?
He's going to take a hold of the artillery for the ship, and he's just going to start opening fire upon them.
Oh, you're going to try to open fire on the with the other regular lasers?
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and Well, Make an intelligence check for me really quick on this.
Oh, good God. All right. Okay, I got a 12, but I got -1, so that's an 11. And but I rolled a 6.
How do I want to do this?
Hmm.
Because I am not lying. I'm looking at orbital battle stations, the attacks it has. Apparently, it has 250 light laser attacks that it can do.
That's a lot.
That's quite
Yeah,
a
but
lot.
also, so do I? The problem is he rolled low on the intelligence check, but he rolled a 6.
So he gets a bonus of some kind.
That is what I'm trying to figure out. So I'll say you don't know what you hit to cause this happen. But I'll say, especially for Sod and Jedgar, no, everyone sees as all of a sudden, like various parts of the ship start to activate, just and like literally when the pirates from on the galley look towards the Alabaster Dream, it just looked like a bunch of little bright lights are forming all around this ship as all these lasers activate and start to prepare to fire. So how do I want to do this? I don't want. I definitely, as fun as it would be to do 250 rolls, that would also take the rest of this game time.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if
so
you had used a digital roller, you could do that and have it just summarize them all.
Well, that's what
ooh,
I've been
actually,
using.
My God, they've weaponized
Yeah,
the
but-
rave.
yeah, but trying to do 250 d20s, that would you can't really clarify on a thing like that unless you know how to type that coding to be like, tell me like how many actually hit 14 or greater.
Oh yeah, that's different.
So here's a fun way we'll do it. Everyone give me 5
Actually,
d20 rolls. Or what?
Sure, whatever.
Hold on.
No, what were we gonna
Okay.
say, Marhawk?
Okay.
You could simulate it by doing a math trick where you look to see if the total is greater than ah ah well, okay, 20 times 14 is the rolled total greater than 20 times 14.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I just think this will be interesting to test it.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say I have an idea to see like what the pirates want to do.
I'm gonna test Google Gemini's capability to see if it can
Oh, no.
give me these rolls.
Okay.
Because I've been messing with
Okay.
Gemini, and it's great for art.
Well,
Oh, yep, it's
we're
currently
screwed.
giving me 250 d20 rolls right off the dot right now.
You know, the one that really impresses me for like doing episode summaries and various other kinds of text-based things is Super Grok. So, like, if you have a premium account on X, I think you automatically get a Grok account that becomes Super Grok, and it's like, holy cow! You can upload huge files. You can ask it to do complex tasks. I mean, it's wild. AI is
Hold on.
becoming amazing.
Yeah, I am sharing in our group chat what this Google Gemini looks like when it did 250 d20 rolls, and 82 of
Okay.
them.
Oh, bye.
So surprisingly less than half hit, but I mean, let me see. But let me see. On a light laser, it's 2d6. So now I'm going to have it give me 82 2d6 rolls.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was the other part of it that I was getting at is just like abstracting the percentage of hits to abstract percentage of theoretical damage.
Yeah. This is going to be funny.
part of the reason why I thought of this is because, yes, I do actually do video game modding stuff, and one of those is Space Empires 5, which does a whole bunch of stuff like this.
So it's almost like it's like if you were to look at the camera from like the pirates' point of view, like their faces are like in shock and awe as the light from all these lasers like lights up their faces. And you just see as all these lasers phew, like shoot at the ship, and the ship just explodes for because you dealt a
That's what
total
you
of
get.
569 damage.
Yeah, yeah, that's
That's-
way more than they actually had.
It's like, ha, that's what you get for crushing Chip Mercer.
You see, kids, that's what happens when you spend the majority of your childhood and adulthood in the arcade. All the asteroid shooters.
Yeah. So definitely. So definitely Google. If you definitely want to do bigger roles like this, AI is the way to go instead of trying to just type away everything, because you could just say roll this die this many times and tell me if it's like this amount or greater or this amount or
I mean,
less.
I know that there were older software tools that would do the same thing. It's just people don't actually have
I mean,
copies of those. Handy.
if we had like an actual server instead of a group DM and Discord, we could have gotten a dice bot.
That probably would have worked too, but yeah, but the ice box you have to like
Yeah.
know all the coding and stuff, because like because I use Dice Maiden sometimes when I do online gaming when I'm not rolling physical dice, and you have to like know there's like a bunch of different like code words you have to like type out, or keywords you have to type out if you want to do it like certain ways, like keep the lowest or keep the highest, whatever.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
yes, but when you know how to do it, it's like boom.
Well, now
So
I'm just
again,
absolutely curious what everybody's reaction to seeing this happen. Like, how does everybody else respond to it? Because Chip's ecstatic.
Captain, did you intend to fire that many lasers at the pirates?
No, but you know how the saying goes. There's always happy accidents.
Jekker is going to subtly check to see what our surplus power is looking like.
make it
Did we
make it
completely
intelligence
drain the entire core?
make it intelligence check with advantage.
Okay. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. $15 and a 6.
On that, by some miracle of whatever god you all choose to believe in this world, you did not use up that much of your power shooting all these lasers.
Good.
Yay! Not that I know any of this, because I'm still headed towards the engine room, because I keep
I
thinking,
mean, if
I must be able to repair the shield by clearing a clog somewhere.
if it follows the same logic from Star Trek, the amount of power required to fly at warp speed is several times what you need to do an entire ship to ship battle. Which, yeah, that didn't really make sense to me either. But hey, whatever. It's what they decided to go with.
Yeah, but I'll say, as you all like, literally, there's like nothing left of this galleon that you blew up. It is just space dust at this point. And maybe just like a little fabric of the butt cheek pirate flag flying in through space as you all continue to
Is
make
it-
your way through the asteroid field.
Is it literally a Jolly Roger, but instead it was skull, it's a butt?
That's why I said it's two swords crossed,
Yeah.
and then instead of a skull, it's a butt.
Must have missed that.
All
I
right.
did have
I-
I did have a moment where my headphones were kind of freaking out in audio.
Oh, did Dusqua leave us?
No, I'm
Oh
sorry.
no, he's still here.
Oh, okay.
All right. And
So,
if that's the case, as like I'll look over to Sod. It's like, Sod programmed the reverse tractor beam to go in reverse and break forth that Jolly Roger flag. I what a treasure.
I'll say you're able to do that. No need to roll. But I will say at this point, I think this is a good place to stop. So go ahead at the end of each session is what the guess. You need roll a d10, and you're looking to get over your level. So as long as you don't get a 2 or a 1, you guys will level up.
I got a 6.
Oh, a D10.
You got an 8.
I got a 3.
I also got a 3.
All right.
Close.
So
Close.
I reposted the rules for leveling up in the group chat really quick. So I will let you all work on that. I need to actually step away for some private stuff. So I will be back in a bit.
No, okay.
Okay, Dave. No problem.
All right. Dusquills, is there
First-
anything that you would like to know before you popped up? Like what happened?
Yeah, sure. Catch me up. Damn, I rolled
Well,
a 1 on the D4.
Ooh. But anybody have anything they want to try to bring up? Because basically, yeah, the big thing was a big ass asteroid was heading our way.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And it was literally asteroids. Like we had lots of little asteroids hitting the ship and a big one that was getting ready to eliminate us. And so, you know, we're trying to take care of the problem. Roland thinks it's just a big outside bathroom. So he goes outside using plungers to keep
What else?
from
What else
floating
would it
away.
be? What else would it be? All those asses that are floating out there.
Exactly. He's going to clear the clog. So he puts out his little yellow, you know, slip hazard sign, which floats away. So, but hey, we have bunches of those. And, you know, he just lucked out, happened to find the disconnected repulsor beam. Actually, it's a tractor beam, a tractor presser, I guess. And managed to fix it, you know. So it was an interesting problem to have. It's like,
When the engineer is, when the janitor is able to do complex technician and engineering.
It's literally just his being a lucky character. That's really what it comes down to. He hits things and somehow it works. It's a comedy show.
This stuff just works.
You know,
I'm trying to remember like the two moments whenever Hunter just like started dying laughing. I think they were the things that I said.
oh yeah, there was like poop jokes and stuff galore, and I mean, there's just because
I think the one that really got him was like whenever I got the that one laser to shoot off more than what it could. I was saying like I'm about to shoot my load all over this asteroid.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's, aiming for that one true hole.
Oh yeah, that was the other one we were talking about. Also trying to recruit to get more people on the ship because a ship this size cannot operate properly with only 4 people, and also talking about picking up babes. And I can't remember who was asking. Is like, is there any kind of preference or anything? It's like
That was me. Yeah.
And I pretty much say it's like, if there's a hole, there's a goal.
So yeah, it's the usual really ribald and slightly sophomore humor, but that's the game.
Only slightly.
Yeah, it's the game. Animal House in space.
Yeah, I can agree with that one, honestly.
Porky's only with stars.
Damn.
And considerably less sexy, more bathroom humor.
Okay, so
Okay,
now I got an 8 in my intelligence, but I don't know if that would that get me up to 0?
No,
Modifier?
you need a
I think-
9 for
I was
0.
gonna say I think it's a 9. I know
God.
I put 1 into my dexterity, so it's at a 14, but I don't know if it makes it a +2 modifier or not.
I got 14 wisdom and still a +1.
Okay.
I decided to just go with one of the 2 stats I used most, and ended up with adding 1 to Dex, which doesn't change the fact that I have a -1.
I have to pump so many levels into just making my intelligence not terrible.
Oh, I see. I have a 14 in wisdom, and it's still a +1.
Yeah.
I find that so bizarre. I got a 6 intelligence, but a 14 in wisdom.
Mm-hmm. Well, see, it's the old thing of like street smarts versus book smarts, you know.
Yeah, that's the only way I can think about it. But what's the +1 to hit die again?
It's whatever your hit die is. It's like for my class, I roll a d6. And I think what you do is you roll all the dice. So you roll, like in my case, I'd roll 3d6. And if I get more hit points, then I add them. Otherwise, I stay the same. I think that's how it works.
Oh, when
my-
I did it, I just rolled 1d10 and added that to my current total.
Mine's a D4, so I don't get that much health.
I cannot remember what it is because I did not put the what the hit die is supposed to be. But let me
Yeah, when I was writing my thing down, I didn't record what any of my previous rolls were. I just recorded the stat total they gave me.
let's see. Out in the Black Heck guidebook or guide PDF. Is this? No, that's not it.
Simulation. Human. Hit die 1d8.
So I got 3d8. Damn. All right, let's see what I get. 3d8. Ooh, 16. And that's more. And my current one is 13. All right. Which ain't too. Yeah, that's not too bad of a roll. I could have gotten up to 24, so 2/3 of the way there. That ain't too bad.
So I've got a +1 to my evade. I've added +1 to my luck. I've chosen to add +1 to my dexterity, so my dexterity is now 15. I'll put this into a character sheet and get it to Hunter.
I have returned.
Okay.
But
All right.
We are currently advancing our characters.
All right. Yep. So what everyone think of today's session?
I thought it was
I'm
so
not got
fun.
much of a I'm not got much of a opinion since I missed majority of it.
We stayed consistent to our theme.
Yes.
We are the Alabaster Dream.
And we were telling Duskull about the 2 times where you died laughing.
Yeah, well, you were. Oh, what was it? I forgot now already because there's
It was
so much shit
if
that
there's a
happened.
hole, it was if there's a hole, there's a goal for trying to pick up women.
And then trying to ask Sod about his exhaust port.
Yeah, and then the other one was the shoot my load over the asteroid.
Jesus Christ, yeah. It's like
Yeah,
it's like
it
this
went very weird there for a moment, but it's okay.
It's like this game is not suited for general audiences.
No, it is not. We are.
That's-
That's what we were talking about. We're Porky's in space, only with poop humor.
Well, I mean, like, well, one of my favorite jokes is that this is not suitable for general audiences or any other audiences for that matter.
It's really not suitable
I've
at
never
all. So maybe you shouldn't be watching, but we're glad you are.
It's a miracle this show got put on the air.
Hunter,
Exactly.
I've never
that's
seen
what you need
Porky's,
to
so-
do. Hunter, that is what you need to do. You need to give the disclaimer, and I give my captain's log.
Yeah, yeah, like to future, like warning now. It's like this game is not suitable for this. This campaign is not suited for general audiences or any other audiences in that regard.
Yeah, just do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, just do it like how they have it at the beginning of every South Park episode.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe I should get Suno AI to make like a theme song for this campaign or something.
I'm telling you, Doctor Who, but with fart noises.
Oh god.
Yeah, I just imagine the freaking I don't know if y'all remember like when they in the VHS release of the original Goofy movie, there was a song that played, and it was called Dr. Looney. And it was by this old like 80s hairdo style like singing pop group. And it was like the randomest song ever, but I imagine that kind of a song for like just being weird and random, all about poop and fart and whatever. All right.
There's plenty of like AI music generator things where you can create just like a sitcom style theme song having to deal with space travel and fart noises.
Yeah. Someone's talked about when I was talking about running a game with another group. Someone thought the idea of like playing a game that's like Cheers oriented, but it's in a zombie apocalypse. And the tagline would be, "Sometimes you want to go where everybody wants your brains."
So, would you playing as the zombies, or would you just be playing as the like survivors?
Probably the survivors, but it'd be like a post-apocalyptic comedy.
Oh, what if you did like illegal street racing in like the guise of Taxi?
Just a bunch of taxi drivers seeing who could get their people the fastest to their locations. That would be kind of fun, though.
Yeah, and then you just have like one episode where you get a Vin Diesel impersonator to show up. Is just like, I need to get here. I need to get with my family.
Family.
That's what it is all about.
Yeah. Oh, literally just
don't
Car
have
Wars, but have
friends.
it be every stereotypical like racing type movie in there. So you have Fast and Furious. You have what else? You got Death Racing. You got
Death Race, yeah.
Great.
Death Race. I'm trying to think what else. But no, if you want comedy racing, just get the Insane Clown Posse version of Death Race.
I don't got. Like I said, you gotta have that Vin Diesel character. Like, I don't got friends. I got family.
Yep. You have you have literally like if you just I could literally just take the Hack RPG and make it into a racing game. You have the Vin Diesel, the Ludacris, the Paul Walker, and his effect is he can spontaneously combust. Then you have of course you gotta have the Rock as well. You have the Rock character.
Oh yeah.
Just funny idea. But all right, anyone have any questions about their new level up or anything?
Mm,
I think this means I'm level 3 now.
Yep.
Yes, which
Level
means as
3.
the robot. Well, I know it's a simulation, Duskwall. You have access, I think, to some other stuff now.
Oh, do I?
I'm double checking.
Let's see.
Oh, roll a d6 really quick, Duskwall. That's how we dictate this. I forgot. And let me know if it's 5 or 6.
There we go. There's my D6. Yeah. 5.
Okay, you are now upgraded. I think you were still on projection drones. You have now been upgraded to a hard light hologram.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
I can interact with stuff myself.
Yeah, it says can project a tangible form from drones that acts as a body, can still be damaged by energy and other attacks, as may the drones themselves.
Nice.
So you're a little more physical now, in a sense.
Neato.
You can do more than just talking to people and the computer.
Yeah, because originally you
So,
were just
are we getting any funny bits?
Yeah, everyone
for the
gets a funny
session?
bit for today's game. Everyone gets a funny bit for the session today.
Sounds
Because, I mean,
good.
hey, I die laughing, that earns a funny bit for everyone.
Yep. Another funny bit. Okay.
Yep. And
I
remember,
will say. I will
there
say
are-
though it. Hey,
I
I was just gonna say I do.
Go ahead, Roger.
I'm gonna stop. I was just gonna say I do find it funny that the time that I used my funny bit, it still ended up being a failure.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Makes it even
But
funnier.
I was going to remind everyone that your funny bits can be saved up to be spent, because there are ways like you can spend like 2 funny bits and 3 funny bits for certain effects as well.
Precisely.
So if you want to save your
Yeah,
funny
and-
bits, you
and
can.
Yeah. In many ways, funny bits are better than luck points because they have more flexibility.
Yeah.
Well, I'm back up to 2.
All right. Well,
So, Hunter,
I
I've
think
posted my up-to-date character sheet.
and I just got a message from Dash.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like did I actually have anything new on my character or not?
Besides
You-
just what the leveling up usually gives you, you did not get anything else extra for the robot.
Okay.
Does a human even get anything extra as he levels up, or no?
You get more. You get more leadership dice
Ooh,
because because you get more hit dice per level, so your 3rd level, so you have 3 leadership dice as well.
trying to see like where I would put that.
I would probably just type it in that side box over there onto the side for like where it says like data or something.
Okay, so 3 leadership dice.
Yep. 3 d8s, because that's what they are. Your leadership dice are d8s, and then you can spend them all at once or spread them out. Spread them like a set of butt cheeks. Yeah, like, so I literally rolled up that you guys were, because it was perfect, I rolled up that you guys, it was going through the asteroid field, which we already established y'all were doing through the last session we did of this. And so I
Yeah.
just kind of more, I just more, I can't say the word, I just more kind of more expanded on it. And then we all finished, I'm like, what else should I do? Oh, I have an idea. Butt pirates.
Well, I mean, if the only thing we do in the entire adventure is prevent an asteroid from smashing into our ship, that's a little uneventful.
Yeah.
Even just vaguely hilarious given how it happened.
Yeah, I mean, it just made sense that the asteroids were asteroids.
There you go. Thematic consistency.
And also an asteroid field like this is something you would expect pirates to hide in. So hey, why not?
Why not?
Yes,
all I know is I
dreaded
gotta find more
Booty Bandit.
positions. I just gotta find.
We still need to find more crew. We did not accomplish that objective yet.
We could do that in the next episode.
It's like if you hadn't blown up the entire ship, you probably could have tried to recruit the pirates. But oh well.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
that was one thing I was thinking of doing was like showing off how many lasers we got targeting them and anything to see if they would have surrendered.
Honestly, this is such a large ship. It makes sense that this thing would have 250 like light lasers, just light up and shoot at once.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you, Google Gemini, for being good for dice rolling.
Yep.
All
Oh,
right.
I think
so,
AIs are going to be a real gift. Yeah.
Yes. Please
For
spare our
gaming.
lives when you take over and become our overlords.
Yeah, 'cause well, the thing I was talking about earlier with like automated the rolling things, those are like actual like serious computer programs specifically designed to do that.
It's
Not
got
just
the Arabian Nights music playing in the background. I keep hearing.
That's probably me. I'm messing with my synthesizer over here.
Oh, okay.
I could come up with some really weird music or sound effects if you guys are interested. Just let me know.
But actually, that would actually be kind of interesting. I'd be down for that.
Do I hear a custom theme song?
alrighty then. Well,
that
I
would be
guess we're
good for
done
like
here,
background
so I guess
music.
I'll get off and go run some errands now.
All right, so Marhawkman, then where can everyone find you at?
Oh, usually find me on YouTube. I sometimes stream on Kick and Twitch. And yeah, I also post things on X sometimes.
Yep. All right, Duskwall, where can everyone find you at?
Oh, and you can find me on X at Desco_team, and they can also see me do some things once in a while with the Mythoverse Indie Comic Book Project group on X at Mythoverse, and with the same name on YouTube.
All right. OSR Dwarf, aka our favorite rolling dunkster. Where can everyone find you at?
Everyone can find me as OSR Dwarf 2 on X, or in the Red Room Discord server, or on the Red Room YouTube channel doing various Let's Plays. Additionally, I do have some content I put out for various Red Room games that is available on the Red Room website. So I'm out there if you want to find me, but Roland will stay right here.
And Roger, where can everyone find you at?
Well, for right now, you can find me over on X under Roger Hawkins CTP, where I occasionally tweet something out, but as of lately, really haven't been doing anything just because still getting used to the new job.
Yep. And make sure you also follow Rustic Rovers as well, where he streams D&D games and with his friends, and then I will be on there running Curse of Strahd eventually again at some point.
Oh, speaking of Straw, you say you got a message from Dash. Tell him that we got a game tomorrow.
I'll let him know. But as soon as I get off. As always, you can find me on X, YouTube, and Rumble under the Ultra American TTRPG at Ultra TTPGER. And stay tuned when you're following me on the platforms, because I'm still trying to figure out what time tomorrow I will be starting my debut of Skyrim Sundays, where I run my old vanilla Skyrim that I bought back in 2012 for everyone to see. And I'm letting the audience decide who I'm going to be and how I'll play through the game. So this will be interesting to see how this goes. So thank you again for joining us for another episode of Flushed Out. We will see you all again next Saturday, 10 a.m. Central Time, as we discuss the craziness that's been happening in the world. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Take care.
You all have a good one, and remember, always have fun.